Yorùbá ọmọ Yorùbá àṣírí mi tún di tú síta. Mo fẹ́ kí àjọ fìdílé nǹkan kájọ gbọ́ àṣírí tó tú síta yìí. Torí pé wọ́n ti mú olórí àwọn nọ́ọ̀tì, òun ló fà á tí ọ̀rọ̀ síkọ́rítì tó fi ń lọ ọlẹ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí. Ń tẹ́gbọ̀n ìpèsè àwọn pípù yìí wọ́n máa ń pa bí àwọn èèyàn Fúlàní àtàwọn bandits tí wọ́n ṣe ń pa wá àti bí wọ́n ṣe ń jí wá gbé. Wọ́n máa ń pẹ́ wọ́n máa ń pẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà kò tí ì mú olórí kan nù wọn ni. A túbọ̀ tún máa gbọ́ wípé wọ́n pààyàn 100 bì kan, wọ́n pààyàn 100 bì kan, wọ́n pààyàn 50 bì kan, wọ́n jí àwọn kan gbé níbì kan. A tún máa gbọ́ Stanley. Àmọ́ láìpẹ́ wọ́n ti mú ọ̀kan lára àwọn olórí wọn, òun ló fà á tí ọ̀rọ̀ security yẹn tó fi lọlẹ̀ tó bí improve ju tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Àṣírí tí mo ní mo wá mú wá fún wa yìí, tí mo ní mo fẹ́ mú wá fún wa yìí, mo fẹ́ kájọ fìdílé nǹkan kájọ gbọ́ ohun tó wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ náà gangan. Gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ń wò mí tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi. Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́? Ọmọ Yorùbá àwọn pípù iṣẹ́ wọn mọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe. Wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ ba ìjọba bàbá Tinubu, wọ́n fẹ́ bàjẹ́ pátápátá. Tó má ìdílé ba ìjọba bàbá Tinubu jẹ́ ìjọba Yorùbá nation ni wọ́n bàjẹ́. Òun là fi ń pariwo ẹ má jẹ́ ká lajú wálẹ̀ tí kàdùbò kó wọ̀ ọ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má jẹ́ ká lajú wálẹ̀ tí kàdùbò kó wọ̀ ọ́. À ń bẹ̀ wá ni àárọ̀ wá ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play àṣírí náà fún wa kí a jọ fi tá ara gbọ́. Ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ. Ẹ jẹ́.
2026 and we are still discussing Nigerian politics. Have you noticed that since the incarceration of some northern politicians, the Nigerian army have been winning the war against Boko Haram? Have you noticed? So the military restructuring, security architecture restructuring of the president, we have been winning the war against Boko Haram. Intelligence report, we are getting intelligence report, and we are using that intelligence report to deal with Boko Haram. For the past 2 weeks, have you seen any major assault on these bandits? Instead, for the past week, we are seeing major assault on the camps of Boko Haram. The president made an appointment, Homeland Security. Homeland is going to be responsible for internal security, while the National Security Advisor, a Fulani man, will look at external security, also coordinate some internal security architecture. But the Homeland is going to monitor or supervise internal security. The National Security Advisor is the Oga of them all. National Security Advisor is the Oga, I believe, I stand to be corrected, of the Minister of Defense, is the Oga of the Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Defense Staff, DSS, all report to him. But the Homeland Security will be taking over this role, I believe. So, these strategic appointments for the past few days, let me say 2 weeks, we have seen an improvement in the fight against insecurity. Like I said, if you remove Sharia, if you restructure Nigeria, you see what people is doing is a kind of restructuring that Nigerians don't really understand. Because the Nigerian problem is so complicated that sometimes we even waste money to fix some things. Because some people are there to just make sure Nigeria does not work. For you to remove them, you will exert a lot of energy, put in a lot of power to carry them comfort there. So look at the NSA, a Fulani man. Like I told you, my personal conviction, Fulani, they are the same anywhere you find them. Hello. Whether the one in the bush carrying gun to kidnap, to terrorize, or the Fulani jihadists that is going from village to village to preach Sharia, and if you don't accept Sharia, they will kill you. The one that is in the classroom, a PhD holder, a professor, they are the same. The politician holding political position, they are the same. The market leader, the community leader, they are the same. The traditional ruler, they are the same. The religious leader, all of them are the same. I have asked this question before that. ISWAP now, Islamic State of West African Province. So they are planning to Islamize West Africa. If ISWAP succeed in their aim to Islamize West Africa, Nigeria inclusive, would it not benefit the Sultan of Sokoto? Would it be a disadvantage to the Sultan of Sokoto? It is not true. It will not be a disadvantage to the Sultan of Sokoto. Any of the banditry attacks that is going on, somehow it will favor him. It will be in his best interest that Nigeria is an Islamic country, because he sees himself as Nigeria. He is a political leader of Nigeria. He is an Islamic leader of Nigeria. You see, there are kings that you can tamper with, but in the north you cannot tamper with the son of Sokoto. You can tamper with the area of Kano, but the son of Sokoto is seen as the spiritual, political, religious head of the northern people and the Muslims in Nigeria. Although the Yorubas are disagreeing with that. So the incarceration of a particular politician from Kaduna shut them down. You know, Tinubu came into power and proved to southern politicians that all these northerners now mouths they get. All these threats, they are empty threats. If you match, you say we're laughing anyway. Like you use really to cure madness. You use madness to, if they show you madness, you cure the same madness with madness. We have a report whereby the Nigerian army, they are telling repentant, in quotes, terrorists to swear by the Quran. The same Quran they are using to kill people. If they want to kill people, they use the Quran to kill people. You're not telling them to swear by the Quran. Says did that thing. Oh, if they swear by the Quran, they will not go back to it again. The same people, if they are perpetrating their killings, they use the Quran to kill people. They quote the Quran before they kill people. You are now coming with your foolish intelligence to tell us that it is when they quote the same Quran is when they will leave it. Does that really make sense? You know, but these people, they make all of us look foolish and stupid. So the security restructuring, you know, I told some people that the military have a mind of their own. Tinubu is not totally in control. Military now, that government entirely. What Tinubu can do is to just play politics. That's why as a commander-in-chief, you must confirm the loyalty of the Nigerian military to your government. Because at any point in time, if the military is united, around Tinubu, they don't burn Tinubu. Tinubu is a bloody civilian for the eyes of the military. If military is united around Tinubu, all of them speak with one voice. Today, they will carry cane, enter where Tinubu dey. They will flog Tinubu out of there. What will a civilian do to a military person? But the politics that is being played by the civilian government, most of these generals now, they don't give them food. They are becoming big. They don't give them so many appointments, give them slots for their loyalty to the presidency. So that's how Tinubu controls the Nigerian army and co. So what is little restructuring? You carry depot. I think maybe Kaduna depot, the Iziz area, Kaduna, military depot, if I want the army, I will travel to Kaduna's area. They will speak Hausa for me. I will fear say, I tell you the suicide I can't commit. The way these people are collaborating with terrorists, the way these people are sabotaging, these northerners are sabotaging the effort of the Nigerian army. They will now use us as barbecue. But now we have one in Osogbo, we have one in the Ogun State. So if you join the Nigerian army, you just go to Osogbo, Ogun State. That's just plain truth. What is happening? So as we see it, ever since Tinubu they deal with these Fulani guys, it takes time. I tell you, it takes time, and he's doing it cunningly. Some people say that Ribadu will still lay off Ribadu, as Tinubu appointed that Yoruba man as a special advisor, Homeland Security. They will lay my brother. It is for efficiency. That's the English, but it is for two-factor authentication. I used an example. I said, in an estate, you have the main gate, the main security. Some people trust the main security. But what people do is that we have the main security, but in my own compound, I need to have another type security. In case the one at the main gate is compromised, I need to have my own personal security. That's what he did with the Homeland. He was looking at it. The NSA can take up the job. Or that is very, very. So since we have been incarcerating some local politicians, we have been having success over insecurity, over the military. They killed fishermen Boko Haram dey disguise as fishermen. In the night, they will mobilize themselves, go attack Nigerian military. So if Nigerian military is coming to for a reprisal, they now start forming their fishermen. Their fishermen will start infiltrating the communities. Nigerian army, okay, see these Boko Haram people, okay, they are disguising as fishermen. I have bought them, over 100 of them. You cannot even show the videos. If you show the videos, YouTube will ban the channel. If you show the videos, they discovered over 400 Starlink. You know what Starlink is? Elon Musk internet. Boko Haram is in over 400 Starlink. A particular blogger, his name is English Dialaji. He said that these kidnappers, bandits, Boko Haram terrorists, they called him on phone, video call. They called him deep inside the bush. Why wouldn't they have internet when there's Starlink? Who supplied them Starlink? Do you think that you can defeat those guys in the bush when their sponsors are in government positions? When their sponsors have allies in government house? Like the army, they're everywhere. They say the rat in the house is the one that will take the rat outside.
Yes.
Say meat, they for pot. So 400 Starlink, it tells you that this is just few. These guys, these Fulani political cabals, they need to be checkmated. We have said it many times that these people should not get close to power in the next 20 years. And this is something we achieve as a people. If you know what insecurity has taken away from Nigeria, if you know the funds, the revenue that has been depleted as a result of insecurity, what did Jonathan not do for them? Build for them road, infrastructure, rebuild buildings that were blown by bombs, by suicide bombers, build Amajiri school, yet did not appreciate what Jonathan did for them. The politicians were crying. Idiku was killing all these terrorists. The same way Tiwon is doing it, Mago. You do Mago. You get some rats, they call it Nkapi. Nkapi, they bite you. They blow you breeze so that you don't feel the impact. Then it is biting you, they bite you. The breeze is not the antidote. The breeze is just to make you not know that they are biting you. That's what Tiwon is doing to these guys. There's a man called Idiku in charge of Population Commission under Jonathan. They wanted to conduct a census. Local politicians kicked against the Idiku man. Local politicians kicked against that man because the census will expose Northerners and all this their mouth they are making. I told you that if Tiwon wins second term, if Tiwon wins second term, my brother, these Northerners, if they hear Tiwon in their life, these local politicians or the Fulani political cabal, if they hear Tiwon, they run. They have instant fear. They have heart attack. But just hearing the name Tiwon, instant heart attack will get it. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Because the way Tiwon will deal with these guys, we have said it before that with all this that Tiwon is even doing himself, he cannot solve the issue of insecurity. That is point clear. He's just trying to create space for himself. Allow me build my political empire. You know that you in the northern Nigeria, I cannot change your mind. You people want insecurity so that you can use it to impoverish the people and hold on to political power. Because if northern Nigeria is fixed, education is fixed, economy is fixed, you do not have this crop of politicians. You don't have it. If northerners are educated politically, right education, if northerners are thinking, you cannot use religion to blindfold, to block their brain, Sharia and code to block their brain. If they are thinking in the right direction politically, they will have. Now that when the northerners they take action anyway, they will stone all these politicians, they will retire them, and the politicians know that they will not allow such. That's why they will be using Mago to put them in bondage. So Tiwon is doing a good job in terms of security. You see, when I say something, I say it. I'm not here to start putting out emotions with people. I'm not here. If you really want Nigeria to get better, you see something good, you say it. I told you before that some people they don't want Nigeria to be fixed by Tinubu. If Tinubu fix Nigeria, they don't like it. No. Tinubu should not fix Nigeria. They just carry hatred. I don't know. Me, I don't like Tinubu. I don't have to. You don't have to like anybody. I don't like Tinubu. I'm telling you the truth. I don't like his style of governance. However, although his style of governance have repercussions, it's just like you do blood money. You do blood money, and you see the money, but there are repercussions. For instance, now the kind of politics Tinubu is playing, you must be people to get what you want, to achieve what you want to achieve. In the future, they are going to muzzle you in the same way. They are going to do what you did. And at the end of the day, we'll be returning back to square one. Because like I said, if the Fulani hold on to this political power, if they hold on to the political power, and they have opportunity, what people did, they'll be studying what he did, and they will replicate it in the Southwest. That is why I don't like his style of leadership. Although his style of leadership fits the current political climate.
Wow.
That is how you can succeed. That is why every time I advocate for restructuring Nigeria, we are in this country. Whatever you do is going to backfire in one way or the other. I'm telling you, the other time they stopped Awọn, they allowed Obasanjo, they are not allowed Tinubu. Now, they are saying that Tinubu, someone like Tinubu will not rise again in the Southwest. They are saying it, you are not hearing, you are not listening to it, you are not concerned about it. So that's one reason I don't like. But if he's dealing with these terrorists, he should back it up with restructuring Nigeria. Let's build borders whereby the terrorists cannot cross over from their region to our region. They'll be dealt with. You see, Nigeria is one of the reasons why people are being killed every day. Kidnappers, bandits are running hell on Nigerians. If we had Biafra, we had Oduduwa Nation, what is the business of the Fulani coming to Biafra to perpetrate all this their crime? No. We even know, most of these kidnappings, banditry that are going on, it is the indigenous that are doing it. Some of these indigenous, they collaborate with the Fulani. Somebody said that in their state, forget maybe all those they do those killings and banditry. Now the Edo people, some indigenous, but then they collaborate. Some of them say they do it because of fast money. If we have Biafra Oduduwa Nation, then if we have kidnapping, we know where we can focus it on. Not every day you see pictures of bandits along Kogi Expressway, along Benue. You massacre this one. You put soldiers are being killed, their bases are being destroyed, bombed. Israel will bring DJ today, the other will bring DJ the other day. Yes. So one Nigeria destroys a lot of things. So this one Nigeria we are selling is fake and it does not work. I pity those people that will go to church and pray. Pray God, save Nigeria, save rich Nigeria. Okay, since you have been praying, have Nigeria been saved? Why not pray, God, save me and my family? Let things work for me and my family. Why not pray? Why not pray? That's just the deal. So looking at it, somebody said every since every has been incarcerated, have you seen that insecurity has reduced? See, we have been investigated. And I told some people that every a very long time. Until after a very long time. I know what I'm saying. There's some things I cannot reveal to you, but I know what I'm saying. If we did here, when I said it, some people don't believe. But this, how many? Somebody says Salah. He did not do Salah. He did not do Easter. This is another month. I'm expecting that maybe after me, you may release him. But you see, there's a lot of things that will find on that guy. And these things will make them keep him in detention more. And let me not say that one. Let me not cause trouble. So if I'm going to score a Tinubu, I'm not scoring now insecurity, because insecurity, the root causes are there. The people that are sponsoring these guys are not being brought to book. So just like you are cutting the head of the tree, you're not addressing the root of the matter. Because without these guys sponsoring the terrorists, the bandits, we are even still. The other day I saw repentant terrorists, repentant Boko Haram, repentant ISWAP. They say they should swear by the Quran. If they are swearing by the Quran, they will never go back to banditry again. So the people that, when they want to kill, they quote the Quran. Are they the same people that will swear by the Quran? Hello, somebody want to kill you, they are quoting Quran to kill you. They are looking for excuse in Quran to aid their killing you. The same Quran, it ask them to swear, they will not get involved in what they are doing. The other thing that happens is that these people do as if they don't know the agenda of these people. It's Islam, propagation of Islam, jihadism. Quran is going to help them propagate Islam. You are telling them to swear by the Quran that they will not propagate Islam again. What is the name of ISWAP? Islamic State of West African Province. Most of these guys, when they kidnap people and they see that these people kidnap their Christians, they'll be forcing you to convert to Islam. They'll threaten you, death and everything, force you to convert to Islam. That's just the reality. So tell them to swear by the Quran and this one, it will not stop there. The root cause is still there. People have not dealt with the root cause. So many things. It's going to be a tough and long journey. That's why I said we need more than just 8 years to fix the rot in the system. And it is only a southern presidential candidate that can run that package. If you bring in the north, you bring their sentiment and everything, it will dabaru everything. No matter who that person is. I know it is not Atiku. I know personally that the next election is not going to favor Atiku. Tinubu will spend his 8 years. If they not do their gentleman agreement, Tinubu will do everything to make sure he completes 8 years. Then Atiku can take over every other time. Tell you. So Southern presidency is going to take us to a safe place. Because one of the things I've said is that the people controlling Nigeria, most of them are not in Nigeria, they are outside. So we need to put our heads in, put ourselves in order to be able to be capable of fighting the colonial forces. If we are not put ourselves together and are fighting, it will be easier for those people to control us. So if we have a southern political unity that pushes restructuring, that will achieve restructuring, then we will be in a better position to fight the colonialists. But as we are now, let Tinubu say you want to threaten America, or America tell Tinubu do this. America tell Tinubu through UN or World Bank do this, or UNICEF, and you know the response will not be bad. I said that the strike that US struck Sokoto, that Sokoto strike by US, Nigerian government never wanted it to happen, but they have no option. The whole US carried their troops enter Bauchi. You can't say no to the US, even though they said you go and talk with the Secretary of State, blah blah blah. US say we want to help you, we want to foster cooperation with you in the area of security, whereby you can lend our help. You cannot say no. You know, because of use English, they use English running streets. They want to do it evilly, but they will present it in a way whereby it will be sexy. They want to kill you, but they will do it in a very polite manner. That is average in woman. That's just reality. So kudos to the president. Whatever it is that happens, let if Tinubu succeeds, if they don't succeed, the only thing that is constant is that Nigeria has to be restructured, because without restructuring, we cannot get to that El Dorado that we are asking for. May God help Nigerians.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èèyàn wa
ọ̀rẹ́ mi kún hospital ní àpá.
nídìí nísìnyí yẹn kí bàbá Tinubu tó bá wa ṣe àtúntò sí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà.
Papa Celestine.
nǹkan tá a nídìí nísìnyí yẹn kò tí ń bá wà pé Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè yóò fún wọn sí ẹ̀rí gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo mú wá fún wọn náà ní jù báyìí náà lọ. ẹ̀sẹ̀ gbìyànjú ni mo kí onílé mo kálejò mo kí ogun tó ń wò mí níbikíbi tẹ́ bá wà òun pẹ̀lú àdó àgbègbè tẹ̀ fún ojú tó ní fọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni etí tẹ̀ fi ń gbọ́ mi etí nù ní etí ọwọ́ tẹ̀ bá ń pé ètò yìí tó fi lọ dáadáa ẹ̀yin fọ́nà gbọ́mọ sí ọ àwa náà mọ̀ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ẹ̀yin náà lámọ̀dé bá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè.